is the Writer's Almanac for Thursday, June the 10th, 2021. It's the birthday of Saul Bellow, born in Lachine, Quebec, 1913. Parents, immigrants from Russia. His father worked in a bakery. He delivered coal. He was a bootlegger as well. When Saul was 9 years old, the family moved to Chicago, which would become the setting of many of Bellow's novels. He said there was always plenty of space in Chicago. It was ugly but roomy, plenty of opportunity to see masses of things, a large view, ample grayness, ample brownness, big clouds. The train used to make rickety speed through the violet evenings of summer over the clean steel rails through the backyards of Chicago with their gray wooden porches, the soiled gray stairs, the clumsy lumber of the trusses, the pulley clotheslines. He went to Northwestern, studied anthropology and sociology, went to work for the Chicago branch of the WPA Writers Project. He was working on a novel called Reuben Whitfield, ended up abandoning that. Wrote a second novel, The Very Dark Trees, in 1942. He was working part-time for the Encyclopedia Britannica when his first novel came out in 1944, Dangling Man, which got good reviews. He went off, he served in the Marines, published a second novel, got a Guggenheim, moved to Paris, wrote the book that would make him famous, The Adventures of Augie March, 1953. He started writing the book in Paris, but Bello said it was Chicago before the Depression that moved my imagination, not misty Paris with its cold statues and its streams of water running along the curbstones. It was on this day, 1881, Leo Tolstoy, at the age of 52, having written his two great novels, War and Peace and Anna Karenina, set off on a pilgrimage to the Optina-Pustin monastery. He was famous, he was wealthy, had a big family, land, money. It all seemed empty to him. He had trouble sleeping, unable to write, contemplated suicide. So he took a walk in the woods, and he found God. He wrote, "At the thought of God, happy waves of life welled up inside me. Everything came alive, took on meaning." He renounced meat, sex, alcohol, fiction, tobacco, dressed like a peasant, wanted to give all of his money away, which made his wife Sophia very unhappy. It's the birthday of the novelist James Salter, born New York City, 1925, pilot in the Air Force, flew 100 combat missions during the Korean War, and came back to become a novelist, best known for his book A Sport and a Pastime, about the love affair between a Yale dropout living in Paris and a working-class French girl. Here's a poem for today by Emily Dickinson, her poem number 505. I would not paint a picture. I'd rather be the one its bright impossibility to dwell delicious on, and wonder how the fingers feel whose rare celestial stir evokes so sweet a torment, such sumptuous despair. I would not talk like coronets. I'd rather be the one raised softly to the ceilings and out and easy on through villages of ether, myself endued balloon by but a lip of metal, the pier to my pontoon. Nor would I be a poet, its finer, own the ear, enamored, impotent, content, the license to revere. A privilege so awful, what would the dower be, had I the art to stun myself with bolts of melody? Emily Dickinson's poem number 505, I Would Not Paint a Picture. That's the Writer's Almanac for Thursday, June the 10th. Be well, do good work, and keep in touch.